Welcome back, Loyalists, as we continue our Liberty or Death playthrough. It's only fitting that on 4th of July weekend, when this episode's coming out, that we are playing as the British trying to crush the American Revolution. And we're getting very close to doing so. It's on hard difficulty. It's been a struggle throughout this war, but 1778 has been very, very good for us. We had made lots of headway last episode as we took all of Connecticut, we took Rhode Island, we took Maryland. Things are going very, very nicely for us at this point. It's just a matter of, can we get the regiments up here to keep pressing the rebels before they can amass anything else. So we do know they will have New York and Pennsylvania militia. Well done, Pidgeot. New York and Pennsylvania militia will be out there ready to go to try to stop us. We know John Sullivan is out there down in Pittsburgh as of right now. Don't know what else they have. I know they're foreign officers. I feel like we've taken all of them out. So it's going to be interesting to see what we come up against. But we do have the ability here to rebuild everybody, which is very nice. So we are going to just do that with everybody that we have while we can. And so we want these guys to stay strong at their best. So as soon as we get somebody else in there, Carleton, Clinton, Cornwallis, Howe, those are the ones we need to keep moving up there. If we can get Burgoyne to go along with some cavalry, great. But as long as we have those other guys with, and Gates, with artillery, I don't see anybody stopping us now in the north. So with that being said, we are going to go ahead and jump ahead to where we have some battle or event take place. Okay, we have been repositioning here, and I think we're going to just stay aggressive. We're going to go after White Plains. I want to keep them on the run as best we can. Clinton is not the strongest. Actually, he's got enough, though. We could draft and let him train one. Nah, we're just going to send him in with what he's got. We are going to need to get that powder in there, though. So I think we can keep them on the run here with the help of the artillery. Brant is so frustrating. He's so good, except his discipline holds him back. Same with St. Luke. It takes them forever to get any training levels to go, but that's okay. At this point, those guys that take too long to get trained are going to be pushed back. So see how we just drafted for. He's not as strongest. Oh, here we go. This is going to be a big one. But I don't think they're strong over in the other parts upstate New York over there. So let's see what they come at us with. Okay, they have a formidable force here. Talmadge is very good. Clinton is not, but he's well armed in morale. William Douglas is solid. Thankfully, no cannon. And Thomas Boyd, we're not too worried about. So we're going to go ahead and hit Boyd over here. And again, the reason we can do this is because we have the money to replenish all of these units very quickly. And we have, as long as we keep the officers that we need with, like, up at the front, the guys that we want, Gates and Clinton, Carleton and Howe and Cornwallis, they can all train very quickly as well, which is why we can keep this pressure on with all that money that we have. But we are going to have to sit back a little bit. Let those other guys come at us, probably. If we can eliminate Boyd before nightfall, that would be nice. Because he's going to be better at night. Okay, that might be enough to send him packing. We're going to let St. Luke take this fight. Unless we can get a bridge here. Nope. Okay. Oh, he's coming at us. Cheeky boy, cheeky. It's not going to matter, though. And let's continue to get Brant in there. This is going to be his probably one battle at the rate he takes to train his men. Let's see. We'll leave Howe over there. Boyd, you crazy guy. Okay, this is going to be telling. Do we move Howe in to go after Douglas? I don't think so. I think Douglas is a little too strong for him. We will let St. Luke stay there. Okay, Brant, let's see those tactics come to play. Oh! Not the best. Okay, good. We were able to get Doug in. Talmadge is so good, though. I forgot about him. He is one I just totally forgot. We will get Howe in position. I would like to be able to put some firepower on him, but that is not going to happen. Oh! They're coming straight at Clinton. Smart. Very smart. Except now we can barrage him in the boat. That was very helpful for us. Let him sit there. Get an ambush in on the next guy. Oh, okay. That's that. Those tactics are in full force there. Oh, wow. Nighttime ambush. Doesn't get much better than that. He doesn't have the tactics to stand against Brant, so let's hit him at night again. And let's reposition Clinton. Get him on a hill, and he should be fine. I hope. Ugh. It's a little closer than I want. We get artillery fire on him, he'll be fine. But I could see them launching a counterattack at us. Mortally wounded Talmadge. Oh my goodness, we are on a roll with this artillery. We have gotten so, again, unlucky at the beginning with Kneifhausen getting mortally wounded, but since then, we have been having things go our way. Okay, can you get off that hill, please? so we can start moving our artillery. We don't need to bomb him. He's about to leave anyways. Well done, guys. We got rid of the guy we needed to. Now we just need to get in position to bombard the fort. They came at us with... They had more men defending than I expected. In those other... In White Plain... Or in Monmouth supporting them, and Long Island was able to send Boyd. But now with him out of the way... Talmadge out of the way. Again, we need to press the advantage if we can get the troops up there. Oh, he built a bridge. How about that? Will help us surround him. Maybe scare him into fleeing. And Dillabont, he's not our best, but he does his job slowly. Not the most effective, but he will help us. Especially as we surround the fort. Got to be careful again not to press too much to where we... Howe is with Gates now, so Gates can continue that attack. Let's see if he attacks. Nope, he's smart. We can move the others around though, and we'll go ahead and let Brant at night in the mountains. Good job. Well done again. I don't want to move Clinton forward. I could see him coming out after us. So daytime attacks, we bombard. Nighttime attacks, we let Brant do his thing. And we wear them down. And then we hit them again with Howe and Gates. And just keep pressing and hopefully get some units that we can send to the back to help them come forward. But we are getting awfully thin. The line is getting stretched. Oh, it is nighttime, so Brant, do your thing. It's down to 266, but still doing this. Might let St. Luke get in there this time as well. Because he's another one due to his discipline and not being able to train well, he will stay behind. There he goes. Okay, good victory. William Douglas leaving. We got rid of Talmadge. That was the big win. So we have one less officer and they're better officered. Boyd is in New York, but he's horrible. His loyalty is not the greatest. Let's release him. He's not going to be that much of a threat to us. We can go ahead and draft here. We'll buy arms next time around. Well, maybe not until January with that much money we need. But they are strong. So we're good. Now I do want to see if we have the chance to attack Long Island before we jump ahead. Because I think we might. Baum's going to send that money over to Ticonderoga to help them buy their weapons, but they're going to need more than that. But Albany has plenty as well. Okay, well, we will jump ahead until we get our next event that happens. I don't know if it's going to be an attack here in the central or what will happen. Oh, no. Well, do we get any new regiments? We do not. Monmouth is actually attacking White Plains. Okay, we knew this would be coming. We will get Howe in there. And I don't think we have anybody in Springfield. I'm pretty sure Cornwallis is there. So we will send Albany. Now, they just sent several in support. Let's just send everybody. Again, we have the money to draft and buy arms now, so they don't have anybody coming from Long Island this time because Boyd is done, which means they probably only have one unit left in Long Island. So Gates could launch an attack there. This should eliminate Monmouth from contention as well. Hugh Mercer, solid officer. He's got a cannon, and a boat. So our artillery is going to be coming from up there, so we're going to need to move that. We need to keep that in mind, and let's get Clinton up there. Protect him. Mercer is not going to be able to keep up with him. We'll go back to where we fought last time and let D'Abont do his thing. As well as, I think, Howe this time come around from behind. Yeah, he's going to take a while to get in position anyways, which means we can get in position. But he's going to try to use that boat against us. He's going to try to swing around. I have no doubt about that. So maybe... No, that won't work. Let's just do a little roundabout here. We'll be okay. We're going to let Brant hopefully hit him periodically as he goes. I would reform Brant after this, except I don't think we need him long term anymore. So if he takes a while to get trained back up, it's not that big of an issue. We just need to make sure those 5 guys, and then that's the central. If the central can stay open and keep pressing with Prevost and O'Hare and von Heister, that'll keep pressure on them from the south, and things will go very smoothly for us. Okay. We're ready for you, sir. He might not actually go into the boat very easily because he has to delay himself. That's true. Oh, and then it's a nighttime ambush. That helped us. Forgot to try to entrench. St. Luke did it. Tactics has to play a role in that because he's a good tactical general. Good tactical officer, and I feel like that helps with entrenchments because Howe and those guys seem to be able to do it fairly quickly as well. Ooh. Okay. Just hold on until Howe gets up there and we'll be fine. Howe can provide the support. There we go. Get some artillery fire in on this one. I would like to capture Mercer and take him off the board for them. There we go. There we go. We got Mercer, so he is removed. No worries there. Monmouth is weaker. That weakens all of New Jersey. We will not release Mercer. He's up to general for them. So now we're back in the central. I know Prevost has been wanting to attack Delaware, but I don't know that he's going to be ready to do so yet. He wasn't last time. Let's stay with it here. McNeil needs to buy arms. Barely has enough. He's one that if we have the opportunity, we will move him further along. But again, we need more regiments. We need to get 2 or 3 at a time. Okay, so Prevost wants to attack. Let's see if he has what we need. Now we have another fleet up here. It's a smaller one, but we have the joint attack going on. Oh wait, we don't want to attack this one yet anyways. Because this is at the position we need to attack from the north as well. Let's do a parade to get some help. Okay, so let's jump ahead to the next event. That might be a fight from Baltimore, but I'm not sure. Okay, we have another defensive battle on our hands here. Susquehanna is attacking Baltimore. There's a lot of militia there in Pennsylvania that just took over some spots. So that makes me think these are all fresh units that we're going to have to try to beat back. So this is what we're sending over there. Prescott's just there as a place filler. Meat shield if we need be. Oh, wow, they are hitting with a lot of them. Now, I know Sullivan had one over there, but this makes me think we got to try to capture some of these. And when we do, we need to not release them. They have all sorts of men. St. Clair is a good officer, but he's not trained. Gunby, same. Wayne, the same. Popham, trained, not a good officer. Bedlock, not a good officer. And Gist, again. Okay, so we need to probably take out 1 or 2 of these guys. So let's move everybody over this way. Oh, great. Well, we'll see if Holder can build a bridge. This is where if the fleet is smart, now they don't all have boats. We need a smart fleet. Of course, we're going to take forever to build that bridge too. Let's see if we can just box them in somewhere. I don't know where though. We need it to be where the fleet can help us if possible. So we will just actually pull back. If we pull back onto the peninsula here, they're going to have to come hit us. And maybe we'll eventually get support coming from behind them as well to box them in completely. But this is their last potential hurrah in Pennsylvania. They do have Sullivan, who's going to take a little bit to get rid of, but this defense could spell the end of it for them. Okay, let's set up here. Yeah, I think this is a good setup. I don't know where he's actually going to come from, so maybe we need him to reposition. Let him have the hill. Not all of them have boats either. We could try to bottle them right there. That might be better. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get a bottleneck going right there. It does give them a hill. But I'm not too worried about that there. The fleet can reach them. Ugh. Not the best. Not the worst. That is the best one they have. Gray should be able to take him. There we go. We need Baird down here to watch for any flanking attempts with their boats. And if we could just please build a bridge. Holder, you are horrible at bridge building. Still at night. They are attacking in the winter, which is really smart to be aggressive now before we get the longer summer days. And there's our fleet again. Can't make up their mind what they want to do. But we do finally have the bridge. Yeah, this will work just fine. We need to track who actually has boats, just those three. So we do know over here, is this St. Clair? No, Gunby's going to make a run around us. Well done. All right. Let's get these guys over. Eventually. Good grief. Maybe the fleet can make up a decision on which direction they want to go. And of course they can't. So let's keep pounding away at the militia back there. They're next in line. We are not going to fight with Gray this time, because that should make him retreat. Save the men. Oh, okay. That's better for us. That'll be much better for the artillery. Nice. Wayne is a tough one. Bedlock is not. I want to move up here to give more help. Get some more artillery fire down here while they're out there in the water. Nicely done. Now we can get our guys over here, but they're all just on the 5 movement points. And the fleet is not going the right way. Just pick one of the rivers. We set this up perfectly for a defensive line for the fleet to just come up and crush them. And they are not doing it. It's so disappointing. All right. He is worrisome. If only our fleet were there. What are they doing? We need to fire our naval officers. The Lord of the Admiralty must be doing this because he's voted against me several times. And so he's probably told his men to mess with me. Let's finish these guys off. Well done, sir. Well done. Now this attack is going to slow us down a little bit in the central. Oh no! Charles Gray mortally wounded. That's a devastating loss. Oh boy, that's going to slow us down a lot now. Oh, that was massive. That was a... Ooh. One of our best officers. Yikes. Okay. We have to think about this. Oh no. That just really, really ruined my strategies. And the fleet has been no help to us whatsoever. No. Let's build it there. Ugh. This is going to be tough. And this just threw our whole central offensive off. We were doing so well. We had this locked down. And now we're scrambling. Because Baird doesn't have the movement points. And our fleet has been so ineffective. And they're still doing the same dumb thing. Get a bridge. Of course you can't get a bridge. Oh, that's so bad. St. Clair. Bedlock's not worth it. Let's weaken St. Clair. What a turning point in this fight. That just... Wow. We had that locked down. Gray was just devastating all of them himself. They have 3 more that need to be defeated. Again, Bedlock's not the concern. Let's continue to weaken St. Clair. We might as well hurt everybody we can at this point. We gotta get that hill. Didn't do it. Ugh. Okay. Be nice if you could build a bridge. It'd be even nicer if the fleet got up there to help. We should have just pulled back to that peninsula. Okay, so Popham's gone. 2 more we need to remove. Oh, goodness. That one hurts. We got to get him off that hill. Wayne needs to retreat anyway, so let's put the pressure on him. And then Holder. Bedlock's not the big threat. St. Clair needs to be removed so we can get help down there. And we need to put pressure on Gunby, because he too is too much for Baird. I don't know if we're going to win this now. We're going to fight to the last man. They'll come and attack us again probably, but we'll set up differently next time. They'll send Sullivan at us next time from Pittsburgh by himself. Build the bridge. Get yourself out of there. It's just such a devastating loss. Oh, I should have tried to build a bridge there, but we know he can't build bridges. Let's fight to the last man. Oh, boy. This is brutal. Okay, we do need to try to build some bridges. Get the bridges. I cannot build those bridges. All right. Wayne should be gone. We're not going to... Oh, he's still attacking. Not what I wanted. I was trying to save men. Oh, boy. Okay, there are two that matter. Are almost ready to retreat. So let's make sure they do. .286 to 183. We need to get another bombardment on there to weaken him enough. Okay, retreat. Okay, there goes Wayne. Let's get the last one gone. Okay, we held. But what a devastating loss. Things have been going so well for us where we were mortally wounding their officers, and now they got him and Prevost are our two best in the Central. That's devastating. Ugh. Let's train him. Even though he's not really good. Now I'm a little worried. We need to have some back line back here. Wow. Devastating. And Prevost... Wow. That just wrecked us. Can't move. We could move these three guys over. I'm not really worried about Head of Elk. We can move Prevost over there next time. Prescott's going to stay behind there eventually anyways. Let's get the powder over there. And let's just take all the money we can, because we're going to need to rebuild. I'm fully prepared for them to attack us at Baltimore. So we're going to hold on, see what we can do with Baltimore before we jump ahead again. That was completely unexpected for them to get that kind of attack against us. So that makes me think, though, that the North is much, much weaker. All right, we do have the money. No, we are not attacking. That is for sure. We are drafting. Is there anybody who's not worth staying? No, these are all good. Anybody who's training, Sauber, you can go out there. Whoa, that's a lot. The good thing is it's almost January, so we'll get more money that we can funnel up to them again, because they're going to need a lot of weapons. Oh, goodness. This is... Okay, well, I'm going to work on training these guys up, giving them weapons and arms and stuff. McLeod has a whopping 0, and we will jump ahead till we get something else to happen. Hopefully some good news for us, not bad, like that last one with losing Gray, totally derailing our offensives in the Central. But we'll jump ahead to the next thing. Well, at the risk of overextending, we are going to press on and see if we can't take Long Island to consolidate our line a little bit more. All we've got is gates, with maybe a little help. We'll see. But we need to alleviate some of that pressure down there in the Central, so if we can keep on them, we'll be okay. Cornwallis is ready to go. He's been chomping at the bit. Look at that. He is ready to get back in action. As long as they don't have... I do not remember what the terrain is. So this could be a disaster. Okay. Where are they going to set up at? Okay, we got them. Ledyard is not a problem for us. Does he even have a boat? He does not. And he is not armed. He's not trained. This should be a smooth... I want to wait till Howe gets over there, or till Gates gets over there. It's crazy that, yeah, his training's not there. His morale is also taken such a hit. Okay, let's see what we got. Both on the hills. Oh, offensively to do that. That's fantastic. This will be a nice, quick battle before we go into our parliamentary session. We also have been trying to get some guys moved around. Like I said, we got Cornwallis up here now. We got to get Carleton back up there as well. We're going to have to just sit tight in the Central, I think, and request units in the North to try to just keep the pressure going here, because this is where we're going to win the war. He still didn't retreat. He has Monmouth he can go to, does he not? Or is he Connecticut? Oh, he's Connecticut. He can't retreat. Okay. Well, we do not need to worry about him after this fight, so we will release him. 3 guys. Why do we lose 3 guys like that when we barely lost 3 guys each fight when they had hundreds? Those commanders, they go down swinging. Maybe we just kind of go up thinking they'll surrender and they don't, and they end up shooting 3 guys. Release him. We will take that money, and we will take Long Island, and we are so close to taking all of New York. So this is where we're at. Look at that money. 5,000 gold. So this is where Clinton can definitely rebuild. Others will be able to as well. But we've kind of run the end of where we can go at the moment. So it's now a lot of rebuilding and strengthening ourselves. For the next big fight. So they're ready to go outside of being trained. But again, we got to get Carlton back up there as well. Webster's, you know, they're working at it. They got some money to buy some more weapons now. They still have a long way to go. These are guys that would be better served moving to let Clinton and those others attack. Who are our best men? None of them are very good. You know what? We might just move one of them. Let's move one to Albany. We could move them both. I think we're just going to go one at a time. I don't want to risk of them blitzing Ticonderoga then. But if we can move one at a time, shift around, get some guys in Albany, we can then hit Fort Stanwix and Fort Niagara. Okay, Parliament, give us some good news. Give us lots of money to try to increase our morale, but also, hey, we got powder and arms. Well done. I forgot we seized that ship at the beginning. All right, anybody need the loyalty? I don't think so, so let's get reputation. Let's start with our lowest. Let's find somebody who's deserving, shall we? Brant, you get the boost. You did a fine job for us. We need units in the north, and we get one. One stinking unit. Okay. We are going to use transport again. We're going to get it down in Baltimore to help hold that position. In case they try attacking. Oh. Because if they try attacking again, I want to be able to stop them. So if we can hold the line here, I'm just not too worried about what the forces we have. That's going to take some rebuilding to do. Sullivan's sitting there. It definitely slowed us up a lot. Let's add 1,000. We don't need to spend any more on sea power, but we will anyways. You get 10 ships. Because we want the regiments to get a lot. So we can continue to rebuild, continue to press on without having to do the reforming. And all we get is one unit. Man, that attack they did, killing Charles Gray, just really derailed everything I was planning on doing there. I thought we were going to be able to press forward and maybe even just split Pennsylvania for a little bit, but now I'm not so sure. And we're not getting any new regiments in. So we will jump ahead to our next fight or event. All right. Wyoming is attacking Albany. So we will see what they're coming at us with. I guess they got some new regiments or something. Cornwallis is ready to go destroy them. But again, these attacks, they keep pushing us back off of our plan because we don't have the numbers anymore. We've stretched as far as we can. So now, yeah, I mean, there's no reason to send Rydesall out there. He will just get beat up. So they're going to attack with Wyoming, maybe Fort Stanwix joining in. This will be a good gauge to see what they have. But at this point, I think unless they're militia that we've already taken all of their colony, we just need to capture and throw away everybody that we get. Anybody we capture, lock them away, dwindle them down as much as we can to try to keep them from coming back and pestering us with this. There they go. Large amounts. Okay, so they have 500 men down here. Denison, who's well trained and armed. Broadhead, we got trained up really quick. McGall is not very good. Ewing's not very good. And Silliman's not very good. So let's use this. Let's let Burgoyne just kind of pick him apart. St. Luke is not very good. Craig is not very good. Ugh. Yeah, I think, you know what? Let's fight down here. See if Cornwallis and Burgoyne can take him out by themselves. I'm sure they'll come back again and attack us again, but maybe we'll have enough opportunity to train to get ourselves better. Oh, well done. That's what we like to see. He has the ability to move around, charge, and get into the fort. One thing I'm noticing, they're not all coming with boats anymore. So that's good news. We do need to get these guys at least closer in case something changes. All right, time to pull back. Again, if we can capture this militia, we're just going to lock him away. Any militia we get, because they just keep coming back. It's like I've made the mistake too many times now. At this point in the game, since they'll be all compacted and stacked in there, we need to just make sure that we take away any numbers they have. There we go. Cornwallis, let's see if you run into anybody. Not yet. There we go. Oh, right. There we go. We captured him. Denison, we're going to follow through even though you're not very good. We're going to lock you away so you cannot form back up right away. We will not let him go. I know we're risking something I will not mention, but many of you have mentioned in the comments before because I don't want that to happen. So I think, yeah, it's going to be a lot of moving money up there, rebuilding at Baltimore until we have the strength to attack. Maybe they'll come attack us again and we can capture some more of them on a narrow front before we spread out too much. That I'm not so sure. But I think we're going to stop here on January 1st and wrap this episode up. We do definitely have a little bit more than just 2 episodes left, I think, because when we take a look at that map, we're so spread out now up in the north. It's going to take us a little bit to consolidate, and we know they have a lot of troops here in Fort Stanwix. We know we weakened them here. They still might have quite a few. They're going to get new regiments, at least one more Continental regiment, and probably some of those militia regiments back as well. With St. Clair sitting there, Anthony Wayne sitting there. So I don't know what we're going to do. We're just going to rebuild here. We're going to try to get our soldiers up to fight to where we can push into Monmouth so we can push into Fort Stanwix. I think I'd rather take New York first if possible to get rid of all those militia, knock them out, and then see what we can do. But it's going to take a little bit of maneuvering, a little bit of back and forth to try that. But we will stop here. Thanks again for joining me. Come back on the next one as we try to squash this thing completely and see if we can finish it off in 1779. We do not want this to get into 1780. We don't want to risk any, even though they haven't had the big victories, we don't want to risk the French or anybody getting involved here. So we will see you on the next episode.